That's me, Curtis Hines. I would love to tell y'all that I've been the best husband and best father in the world. Nah, not at all. I failed many times for many years, but I wanted to do better, not only for myself, but for my wife and kids, and the people that love me. I want to share with you all on how I became a better man, a better husband, and a better father. How y'all doing? This is Committing to Your Commitments. I'm Curtis Hines. Thank you for tuning in. Man, I appreciate you guys for, watching each and every episode here. And like I said, all I'm trying to do is just change your perspective. Like if you think it one way and it ain't working out, hey, I just want to kind of just alter your vision and just so you can see yourself being a better guy, a better husband, a better father, overall, like by the things that I'm sharing with you based on my experience. These are the things that I'm living as we speak. These are the things that I've been through. These are the things, like the steps that I had to take to become that guy that I desired to be, that I dreamed of being. Like, so I really hope this helps you guys, man. I really hope this, motivates you to want to be that guy. It definitely takes discipline. That is the key for me to continue to live full, man, to live such a life that, man, I truly need to live, not just for myself, but for my family, for my friends. So, this episode is about do it together. The last couple weeks, especially the last episode I think I put out there, was about you are the father. So when you realize like, hey, we got this child together, man, a lot of things can happen from once you find out, hey, you the father, then boom, what's the next step? It should be, all right, I'm a father, let me raise this child. In a lot of cases, man, there are so many guys out here that's saying, okay, so what, man, it is what it is. Like, I don't want no child right now. Or it's, man, you and the girl beefing, and now because of this child, y'all can't hang out and kick it and mess around like y'all was doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what got you there in the first place. But now you can't do the things and all this stuff because this child here. And now you like, well, nah, I'm straight. I'm gonna go find somebody else that I can have fun with and kick it with. And then now you and the mother of your child beefing because of things ain't the same anymore because of this child. So you just leave the equation, like you put yourself out there, like you don't care. And that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Like it's so not cool. Like, me being a product of a single parent household, I guess it really didn't hit me as hard as it did later on in life. But when I was younger at the time, you just a child, like you just whatever, you see mom's always there. And, you don't think that, hey, where's daddy when you never had daddy there? You just, hey, it's mom and my siblings, like, oh, my older sisters or your brother or whoever. And then, oh, this is my auntie. Oh, that's grandma. Like, you just kind of grow up and just get used to that. You don't think like, hey, where's dad if dad's never been there? So, yeah, it was a little rough, man, growing up in a single parent household. Now that I think back on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was rough because my mom had to do it by herself. And that's why I want to talk about do it together, regardless of the situation. And I say regardless of the situation because, like I said, y'all were once together. Y'all once had something going on that got you in the bed together. Some was working enough, unless it was just one of them nights and it was the one night stand. And hey, cool, I understand there was no chemistry. Oh, slipped up. But like I said before, hey, you are the father because you made that choice to have unprotected sex, regardless of the situation. You a dad. So please, fellas, understand this. I am living it. I'm telling you, I got 5 kids and I have a daughter, an outside daughter. I love her to death. There is nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter. Cause hey, I'm a guy. I made a decision. It wasn't the best decision at the time when I made it. I have a beautiful daughter out of that. Only thing I know to do is to love on her, respect her, like just be there for her. Like, yeah, that's all I know. the mother of my daughter, we don't get along. We don't get along. We don't get along. Does that stop me from raising my daughter? Nope. Not at all. That don't stop me. It shouldn't stop you. We still doing this together. We're still raising this child together. We are. Because I realize at this point, no matter our differences, it's going to affect this child. So the best thing I can do is, man, I don't want her to even notice from my end that, oh, I don't like your mama because of this. Oh, your mama's stupid. Oh, your mama crazy. Or I don't do none of that. I don't say none of that. That's not on her. I don't need to vent to this child about the difference I have with her mom. I don't need to do that to this child. If her mom's doing that, she got to deal with it. But my daughter's going to know, no, dad 100, dad is cool, dad is chill, dad loves me, period. Dad don't say nothing about mom. He don't talk down. My dad is awesome. My dad is Superman. When I'm with my dad, all I know is fun, love, caring, just excitement. Like, yes, I'm not saying she don't get there with her mom, but that's none of my business. I know if my child is going through some things, like if there's any physical or verbal abuse or anything, I'm gonna talk to my child and just ask certain questions and everything. But I know that the mother of my child is not gonna do things like that. We don't like each other to that point where you're gonna harm and hurt the child. It's just the fact that we don't talk, we don't get along, which has nothing to do with me raising my child. And I just wish us as fellas would continue to work on it. Work on it. I have to work on it. I have to understand that it doesn't matter the relationship I have with her mom. That doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. What matters is this child knows that her dad is in her life. Period. That's all that matters. It does not matter. There are so many stepmoms and stepdads and all these different situations to where kids have two parents in the house. It'll work itself out. But I'm gonna guarantee you this: nobody else is gonna raise my child, regardless of the situation. I don't not like my child's mother to the point to where I don't want to have anything to do with my child. That's the part I don't understand, fellas. How is it that you have so much hate and dislike for this person that you lay with to make this child, that you don't like them that much, you hate them that much, that you just be like, forget the child? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with you to think that that's okay? That's never going to be okay. It's never going to be okay. You have to do it together, period. Whether you like it or not, you got to do it together for the sake of the child. The child trumps everything. The child trumps everything. There's no more to figure out. Hey, we made this child together. We both got to do our part. I ain't necessarily got to be with you. That would be awesome. That would be cool if y'all could work y'all differences out and be together and raise that child together. But you still separated, not together, still raise that child together. You still have a part to do as a father. You still have a part to do. And that's all I'm asking you to do. I'm doing it. I'm living it. I'm doing it every single day. I'm doing it. I got 5 kids. I'm doing it every single day. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to have my 4 boys with my wife, and I have an outside child, which is my daughter, with another lady. I know what it feels like to not be with someone and have a child together and raise them. Even on top of even on top of everything that's going on in my life. I was wrong. We shouldn't have been doing that. My daughter shouldn't be here. But she is, and I love her, and I'm thankful for her. I'm so grateful for her. But even that shouldn't, that still has nothing to do with any of it. Because she's here and I have to raise her. I have to love her. I have to take care of her regardless. Come on, fellas. I'm telling you this because I'm doing it. I'm not telling you this because, hey, if I was in your situation, this was, I'm in your situation. I'm in your situation. And I'm doing it. What's your excuse? What's the reason you're not doing it? I'm in your situation and I'm doing it. It's not easy. But the one thing that makes it easy, the one thing that makes this easy is my love for my child and the love she has for me. That's what makes it so easy. And the support system. My wife the GOAT. My wife the GOAT. My wife loved that little girl. Love her. That helps. But still, regardless, fellas, do it together. Find some mutual, like a middle. Find some kind of respect, at least enough respect to where that does not affect anything that has to do with you raising your child. It helps. Because like I said, I'm not going to badmouth, the mother of my child. I'm not going to badmouth her ever. Definitely not in front of my child. My child would not feel any, no tension, none of that from my end towards her mom, towards that situation. Never. She's not going to experience it. I need my daughter to focus on when she's with daddy, when she's with me. Hey, man, my dad is the best dad in the world. I don't care that my mom and dad are not together. I know my dad loves and cares for me when I'm with him. And I know my mom cares and loves me when I'm with her. And that's all that matters to this child. So, hey, I ain't telling you to get back with the mother of the child and y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. That'd be great if you would. That'd be nice. But I'm not telling you must do that for this to work out. You don't have to be with her to be the father of your child. Nah, you don't have to do that. That'll be awesome. That'll be great, because it's a different feeling when both parents are in the house together, raising the kids together. I know what it felt like when, like I said, me, and I know what it feels like for my kids that I'm here. But at the same time, man, we got to figure out a way to still do it together, regardless of the situation of the parents. As a man, you have to figure out, you have to be consistent. You have to do your part. You can't be beefing and arguing and mad at the mother of your child. For what? What are the reasons? I've experienced it, like I said, based on experience. But I'm just thinking, when I think about what are the reasons that'll make me get to a point to where I don't want to raise my child? Nope, nah. It's never a good enough reason. There's not a reason I can think of to be like, other than you finding out that's not your child later on in life. Yeah, that'll suck, but that's not the situation. That's not it. That's your child. Figure out a way to do it together. Figure out a way to work the differences out and be a man, be a dad, and work it out. Like I said, y'all ain't got to be best friends, but there just has to be some kind of middle ground to where that child would know, like, hey, my parents love me and that's all that matters. So figure out a way to work it out. Figure out a way, to see your child consistently. Man, providing for your child consistently. Like, you should be doing this with her. Financially, you should be doing this with her. I mean, like I said, that quality time you should be getting your child consistently. You should be working it out with the mother of your child. Y'all should be working it out. Do it together. Figure it out. I'm doing it. I figured it out. It's working. It's working. So again, if it can work for me, it can work for you. I am living it. This is my experience. And I'm giving it out there. I'm putting it out there. I'm not ashamed. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to try to be. But what I am going to try to do is help you and encourage you and motivate you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, hey, I'm just like you. Hey, I'm in that situation just like you. Hey, this is working. It can work. It'll work. So I hope this helps, fellas, man. Let's get serious. Let's get real. Man, change is good. You love your child, man. Love your child enough to, hey, because they're a reflection of you. Your kids are a reflection of you. Be careful what you're showing them. Because look, it's going to come back. It's going to come back around. And that's what I'm going to talk about next episode. So come back for more about me at D. Curtis J. Hines. I'm everywhere. Everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I'm everywhere. Check me out. If you like what you see, you like what you're hearing, hit the like button, the notification button, subscribe, share this, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your thoughts are. This is just my life. These are the things that I'm going through. These are the things I experienced. These are the things I done been through to where, hey, I'm just sharing my life. This is what's going on. And I hope it truly, truly helps, man. Fellas, I love you. I respect you. Like, this is committing to your commitments, because that's what we need to do. Commit to our commitments. Come back, because I'll be back.